Alright, we'll see if everything works here. This is something new to me here. But anyways, guys, welcome to the severe weather live stream here. We do have a dangerous tornado in Mississippi currently. And hold on. I need to put my sign up, so I'll be right back. Hopefully everything starts to work. Let's see here if we can get anybody here on my phone here. Yeah, this is new here. What YouTube's gonna be doing? This cord here I have, these headphones are just not great at all. Keeps on getting tangled, and it really just annoys me. All right. And it seems like it. No, the title has not changed. For some reason, the title has not changed. You can see it. The title's right here. I don't know why it still does this. I just don't understand what's wrong with it. What I'm going to try to do here, excuse me, and I'm going to go onto my laptop here and try to change the title from here and see if anything works on here. You can see it says I'm streaming on here as well. So I guess I'm going to have to do this here. Somehow I'm going to have to transfer some of this information to the other one. So right now, guys, I am trying to severe weather / tornado coverage, the date as well, and bam. Alright, that should work now. The title should change, I hope. We're going to see if it does. It may try to start a new stream. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now we got the title changed. Look, anybody that's be joining the live stream here, getting everything set up right now. And we'll go ahead and get to our radar here. So we do have a tornado in Mississippi currently. We're going to choose that one right there. And we got a pretty dangerous cell. It's right, yeah, it's that cell right there. There's been a report of a tornado, and it's also a damaging tornado as well, so it's not good. And I'm going to, what I'm going to have to do is change my forecast. Not for today, but tomorrow I do have plans to change the forecast. Looks like this, you're just not going to want to move anyway. And we also do have a new tornado watch in effect. So this goes for portions of Mississippi, southern Tennessee, and central and northern Alabama. So the SPC also updated their outlook. And that's day 3. Here's day 2. So here's their updated forecast here for day 2. As you can see here, we do have an enhanced risk anywhere from around Charlotte, North Carolina, all the way back down to Tallahassee. Mine's going to be similar to this type of view here, probably a little bit more onto the coast of South Carolina and Georgia, down to Florida. Probably where I would expand my enhanced risk area there. But everything else I agree on. The tornado threat is there, so 5%. Damage winds would be the primary threat overall. Here's day one. There's an enhanced risk for severe weather across central Mississippi into northwestern Alabama, and that what's bringing that up to enhanced risk is the tornado parameter, and it's 10%. It's also hatched, so we may be able to see some EF2 plus tornadoes, which we've already seen one already. The damaging winds are there. It's a little bit lower. Same thing for the hail threat, so we can see some tornado supercells um, there as well. And it's going to get back to the radar image here, and like I said, I'm trying to get Airfix set up here, and I'm gonna get on radar onto my phone here. I'm planning on to get radar scope on my computer soon. I really am. It'll be life changing to the stream. So right now the rotation is pretty much died down, but there's some strong inflow and outflow to the storm though. This storm right here is the one to watch. So here you guys go. So there's your storm right there. That's the storm that had the EF2 plus tornado, possibly. Right now the rotation has died down, but we got some very strong winds along with that, so would not be surprised if a severe thunderstorm warning gets issued for that storm. We did have a tornado warning down here earlier. Now there's not any significant rotation with it. But Jackson, Mississippi, you got a bowling out segment of a storm heading right towards the metro. It may miss you guys to the north if you're in Jackson, Mississippi. And these storms are moving. They're really starting to move now. We do have severe thunderstorm warnings up in northern Mississippi. I'm going to look around the velocity scans and see if there's any other areas of rotation to watch. At this point, these storms here doesn't have any rotation signatures. These storms down here, not much to worry about yet. It's just this storm here, so there actually may be a little mesoscale low trying to develop. I forgot what those are called. I actually been inside of one before, and what happens is it's basically like a mini low pressure system. And what I can do is it's increase the winds and the lightning would be a little bit more intense as well. So there might be a little bit of spin on the backside of the storm. So I'm not 100% sure if it's still a tornado, but right now the rotation is very, very broad right now. So my guessing is it's starting to fall apart, but it's a little bit of a long track tornado too. It went through looks like across Interstate 55, and yeah, there's no other tornado warnings yet. It's just this storm right here, which has been pretty dangerous as you can tell there. I keep on hitting stuff on my desk. Let's see here. Although there is a severe thunderstorm warning down to the south, this is going to be for like Hattiesburg, Mississippi. I'll say there could be some damaging winds with it. I'm going to guess. I mean, there's some hail indication in there as well. But Jackson, Mississippi here, got keep an eye out, at least north of Jackson. I think it's going to miss you. But boy, oh boy, that's a nasty squall line there. This is really going to amplify too. But with these storms right here, it's going to die down the atmosphere. It's not going to be that unstable, so probably a little bit later in the afternoon. I mean evening hours into the nighttime hours. I don't think it would be as bad like it is right now. Although we could probably talk about wherever we have time when that tornado warning does expire or be canceled. We'll kind of take a look into the winter side of things here. So, yeah, if you guys got any questions, you could put in the chat. I do have my laptop over here. Hello, Andrew's weather predictions. Welcome to the live stream. Hopefully, your day's been going pretty well. So, I'm not going to use my phone for chat. I'll use my laptop for chat. So, kind of take a look into the rotation. But man, oh man, that is some very strong winds here. Okay, so we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning. This is going to be for the northern side of Jackson, Mississippi. It's going to be for these storms right here, which they're starting to show a damaging wind threat. Whoa, what the heck did my phone just do? Let's see. So let's refresh it. Sorry if it's loading very slow. Uh, the internet's pretty slow because the PC I'm using takes up literally all of our internet. Here, we'll take off the topo so it'll be easier to see for you guys. We'll keep the counties on, have the radar for the rivers. Yeah, I don't think we'll like the rivers here. We'll definitely keep the highways, the cities, the warnings. We'll keep the legend on for you guys. But I don't think, in the same time, I don't think some of you guys probably do not need it. And it seems like the stream is lagging. It's not good. Alright. So I think we'll, at this point here, there could be another tornado warning be issued. If there would be a tornado, it would be right inside a storm. And I'm talking about this one right there. It's got a very strong outflow to the storm. It's also got some inflow in the back side of it. You can really tell how it's kind of like curving a little bit on the backside there, so there might be a mesoscale low back in there. They call it something else, but I forgot what they call it. So we'll take a look to the future radar here. Basically, what it could look like later on into the future. Again, like I said, the internet's going to be going very slow. So I do apologize for that. So we're not going to be able to do multiple tabs at once for sure. Oh, forgot about another. Whoops. Sorry guys, I forgot to add the title of the year. I forgot to add a 0 to it, so I've just fixed that. Hopefully it doesn't end the live stream anything. It might. Just messy. We'll take a look at the regions. We'll take a look at the southeast. Again, if you guys get any questions, you put it in the chat. If you guys are watching this video, you could put those questions in the comment section down below. Um, if you guys think this is a very good live stream, you can hit that like button down below. If you really do like my channel, you can hit the subscribe button. You can also hit the bell notification so you never miss an upload as well. And yeah, everything's moving very slow right now. I don't like it. I'm gonna try to see if I can show you guys the new severe thunderstorm warning. There it goes right there. No new tornado warning yet. There could be one later. Overall, it's not too bad. The SPC was right about the significant tornado probability. I mean, I did see the significant tornado parameters last night. The HER model or the HRRR model was just like overdoing. Yeah, this is not working. Tell you that. I have a lot of experience with bad radar stuff. So yeah, just kind of waiting to see if that tornado warning does get expired. It probably will. I'm gonna take a look at the radar scope here and see when it does expire. Expires in 12 minutes. Oh, there's a little kink going on here. Yeah, we may actually get a tornado warning in a little bit. And it's not for this storm here, it's actually for this one right here. They're starting to show a little kink. Uh, Here, I'll show you an example using this screen right here. So what a kink is, you got your kind of like your squall line here, and all of a sudden you get a kink right here. And what this kink is right here, basically there's a area rotation in there, and you can have a brief tornado right in here. This is where I'm starting to see that kink into the other radar here, or at least on radar scope. We cannot really zoom in for a better look at it, but yes, there is a kink showing, and I think it's gonna miss north of Jackson here. There's another, and by the look at the rate, the velocity here, there's not really much of any rotation with it. However, the northern end of the storm here, there's a little bit of inflow and outflow with it, so that'll probably get a little bit interesting up there. We might be able to see a little kink develop up there as well for any rotation. An update on this storm right here, seems like it's starting to get back together now. We're starting to see a little bit better area of rotation here. It's actually starting to really kick back in. And it's rain wrapped too. That's the bad thing about this storm here. It's completely rain wrapped. So it seems like we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning. This is gonna be up in, man, I keep on fooling with this thing down here. This is gonna be for the far northeast corner of Mississippi for a portion of the county of Tennessee here. Take a look into that. Man, those are some nasty storms up there too. Take a look to velocity on. Oh, wow. That's it's a little intense there too. It's pretty ridiculous. Definitely some damaging winds going on up there. Oh wow. Man, the rotation even looks so much better from a different radar standpoint. It's very strong rotation there. So we may still have a tornado or a significant tornado right now, which I'll take a screenshot of it. To show you guys on this on Twitter. Possible PDS tornado and velocity. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another tab here. And I do not have it in my favorites here. So Twitter. Here we go, guys. So your rotation will be right in here. It's right now over, what's that? FL, something like that. There's McCall, Kilasco, we're up there. Sorry if I'm pronouncing these city names wrong. But your possible tornado will be somewhere pretty much right in there. That's a pretty good look of a possibly a PDS tornado, which means a particularly dangerous situation. We might be able to get another tornado, a PDS tornado warning off of it. We might. Right now they haven't issued another one yet. So in Central Standard Time it's 4:52, which is about to be 5 o'clock for you guys. For me, it's about 6 o'clock. So, okay, tired. Kind of take a look onto Twitter here, see if we get any reports of anything. Yeah, it looks like Pickens, Mississippi had a hit. It's not good. Just kind of looking into. Yeah, there was some very strong rotation there earlier. So just still looking here. Looks like there's not been any new reports on this possibly dangerous tornado. Although we did get a new tornado warning. This is for the same storm. This is going to include Louisville, Ackerman, Ware, Mississippi until 5:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. So for the same storm, so I'm guessing the rotation has died down, but it's still there. But I think there might be a tornado still there. Sorry, guys, if I get quiet. I'm not really a talkative person. Yeah, I'm looking on something else. There's something different on my phone here. Good Lord, have mercy. In my state, the illness is just terrible. Okay, there's literally like 10 to 15 schools closed due to illness. G Goes Pro, welcome to the live stream. Any tornado again? We did have a tornado earlier that hit Pickens, Mississippi, and it's for the same storm right here. And there's also a new tornado warning for it, so I'm going to refresh it. And the rotation is still pretty strong as well. Yeah, the tornado warning's still not up there, but it includes here. Let me get back on here. Here, I can actually just give you guys the info from right here. So there's your rotation right there from not too long ago. Yeah, I do not have it retweeted. So let me search for the what I'm gonna do here. This is my account, but I'm using a different one here. Let's see. There we go. Perfect. So here's your new tornado warning. In effect, it includes McCall, Ware, Ackerman, High Point, Louisville, and Bethton, Mississippi, until 5:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now, keep in mind this is radar indicated. Penny-sized hail is possible in about 18,330 people are in this tornado warning. So if you're in this tornado warning, you gotta take shelter immediately. So because there could be a tornado in there. And the downside of the bad thing about this here, this is rain wrap, so you can't see it. It's pretty much in the middle of the storm right now, and it's just not a good thing. You can't chase storms there, tornadoes that are rain wrapped. You just cannot do that, and that's very risky. All right, so there might be there's some strong evidence of rotation up into the northeast corner of Mississippi. It's nearby Boonville or Patton, Mississippi here. Would not be surprised if there's a tornado warning on that soon. See if there's a kink on it. You know, there is a hook to that storm, which we'll take a look into that, which I'll go ahead and highlight it for you guys. So right now what I'm just doing here is um, let's see here. Strong rotation near Mardia, Mississippi, but no tornado warning. There's no tornado warning with that just yet. Yeah, it's kind of broadening out too. Oh, oh, wow. That is some strong rotation. It's hitting McCall right now. Jeez. Hold on, hold on, guys. Hold on. So, let's see here. Yeah, McCall is getting hit right now. Good Lord of mercy. That is some very impressive rotation right there. So this is the rotation I'm talking about to the north. As you can see here, this is along a portion of a storm here, and there's actually a hook to this storm here. You can see there for your little rotation there. But take a look at this here. I mean, that is some very impressive rotation going on there. Right over McCole. So I would definitely say there's a tornado right there right now. And that's going to head, it's going to be very close to Weir. And the next sitting in the path, uh, I think it's going to miss Louisville to the north, which is somewhere down here off the screen here. But yeah, that is some very strong rotation there, in which I'm going to try to see if there's any debris being alofted here. So kind of take a look into different reflectivities. So if we have any evidence of any debris, you know, which right now at this point here, it's which I do not see anything there. Not quite yet, but there might be. We'll see if we can get any some type of debris signature here. It's also known as TDS, I believe. But I do have to eat some supper, so what am I gonna do here is I'm gonna keep you guys on the radar image here. Just keep an eye on this storm here, and I'll be watching the chat here. So I'll go and put in the chat says be right back. Put that in the chat there. So you guys, I'll be right back. I'll probably be back in about 15 minutes or so. take me too long. What do we have? No one else has chatted. Okay. Let's take a look to that cell. There's a severe thunderstorm warning to the north of that. Yeah, no sign of any debris being lofted. Alright, there is some good news here. The rotations died down. Yes, we do have a new tornado warning to the north. And like I said, that strong rotation area that I was talking about. And yeah, the rotation is really tying up that one. Just a little hook to it. So let's go ahead and go back to Twitter on here. So it doesn't look like that anymore, but man, it could have been a different story if there was a large tornado there. Alright, where's this thing? We just had a new tornado warning radar indicated for those very similar areas. So there's a new area rotation developing to the north, but it's a little strong. It's not that bad. So that's 4 minutes ago. Yeah, it's this way here. So this includes places like Cherokee and Barton. Um, Looks like it's by White Lake, which is historical, as you can see there on the map. It's radar indicated, so there's no report of a tornado or anything yet on this thing, which is good news. At least there's some good news following to it. See if the rotation, yeah, that rotation is very strong. Let's see if we got any debris, or TDS is what they call it. Let's see. Oh crap. We may actually have something here. Let's see. So there might be a tornado signature on here. I'm not 100% sure. Then let's see here. So there possibly be a TDS signature. What that means is basically a tornado. What it means is or for long term is tornado debris signature. What that means is basically when you look into different views, and if there's like high numbers like DBLZ, something like that, has some high numbers. There's also another one, a different view of it, where it has the numbers are very low, and that's possibly debris being lofted, which is one way to indicate a tornado. I mean, another way to indicate a tornado is pretty much by um, looking for ground view. So this is probably the best radar to use right now. Yeah, we got both views. And I think this here does have velocity too. It might. Yeah, it does have velocity. It's really cool. Some pick is showing up with that storm right there as well, too. Hello, you're gonna work? There we go. Let's see if we can kind of take a look into the velocity. Now this is a very good tool to use. You can see there's some rotation showing up that storm. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop it right there to what we got currently going on. So we're gonna take off the warnings here, and so both of the tornado warned storms. What we are focused on, you can see there's an area rotation right in there where you got uh, the greens and reds coming together, and when they're very close to each other, you get rotation signature. There's also their air rotation down here, which I should be using a different color instead of red. Let's do purple. See, there's an air rotation right up here. There's another air rotation right in here. And that's where the possible tornadoes could be, is one of these here. This one here is being pretty aggressive here. This one here is not so much, but it was the same storm that produced a PDS tornado earlier, so it may try to produce another one. So yeah, I have pudding here. I didn't have lunch for supper anyways. Um, so this is in knots here. So when you get some bright reds, that's some strong winds, and when you get bright greens, that's also means strong winds. And if I'm correct, red is the radar is right here. So red is going towards green, is moving away from the radar. So there's some damaging winds kind of going on. Right up here, got some damaging winds here. And there's probably some damaging winds there as well. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put it in two different views here of the same radar. Just kind of working on it here. Flash drive, allow once here. Zoom in, take off the topo. Should probably take off the topo of this one here too. So that way you can have a, oh, still on this thing here. Kind of go back and forth here. So yeah, there you go. We may get a new tornado warning for that still right there, but we'll see. Take off the topo. Yeah, it looks so much better without the topo here. A little bit visible. And things like that rotation right here is kind of dying down a little bit, which is good news. This one here is not good news, though. It really isn't. We can make it go fast, we can make it go slower. Yeah, we'll make it a little bit slower. Moving my mic back away from my mouth so that way I can eat. So you guys, if you guys got any questions, you can put it in the chat. I don't know how many people we have watching right now. We have one right now. All right. We'll look. So you got your radar right here, and you got your velocity. Perfect. So there might be a chance that I may have no school tomorrow due to illness, but we'll see. NASCAR Mania 2009. Welcome to the stream. Is this in Alabama, Tennessee, etc.? Yes. This. So right here is Alabama. You got Mississippi right here. Tennessee is right here to the top of your screen. So Yes, we are looking at three different states here. So, it's some of this activity is moving into Alabama at this point here. There's a tornado warning in Alabama and Mississippi, and another one just as Mississippi here. We do have a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings as well. So your actual cold front's pretty much right here, so it's pretty visible. You do have some showers, some heavy showers developing right behind it as well. So the main threats for later tonight is the damaging winds, and there's a tornado threat as well. Uh, just moving my mic back and forth. Sorry. Where do I want to go to? That's right. So, as you can see here from the SPC, we got an enhanced risk for severe weather across central Mississippi and northwestern Alabama. The Bay threats, there's a tornado threat, which we did have a significant tornado earlier. There's a wind threat and a hail threat as well. I was just watching the broadcast, however, I live in Texas. Also, it's snowing where I am. Yeah, it's snowing in Texas, even Oklahoma too. And that same snow will be going as far north east as around Michigan, Ohio, and Indiana. Good for you guys. You guys are gonna have more snow this season than I am so far this year. I live in Kentucky, and Texas is getting more snow than I am. Pretty unusual when you kind of look at it. So yeah, but I do have a chance of snow for Friday, which is good news for me, you know. But anyways, let's go get back into the severe weather things. And let's take a look into tomorrow, which is Thursday. We got an enhanced risk for severe weather anywhere from around Charlotte or central North Carolina, all the way back down to Tallahassee, Florida, about in the panhandle. The main threats are damaging winds and a few tornadoes. We do not see a hail threat at all with this, which is good news. At least that's one off the list. You can see there. So the bad news is with this storm system, the severe weather event will be going on overnight. So you may have overnight tornadoes. Where I am, it's dark, which I'm sure it is down in Mississippi, Alabama as well. It's just going to be a rough night for Alabama and Mississippi, and even Tennessee too. Tennessee might be able to get some of this severe weather tornado action, which it is about to have some of that in a moment. You got Lawrenceburg up there. Tennessee got Florence, Alabama, Birmingham's here, and Tuscaloosa's here. See if we got any updates on the on Twitter here. See if we got any storm reports or anything like that. And again, there might be a tornado to the north. I may have to get off the Wi-Fi here. On here. Yeah. Do not see any reports of anything. Just good. Yep, do not really see any storm reports for it. So, yeah. Yep. Wait a minute. Alright, never mind. Okay. Good news is that we do not have any tornado reports at this point here. It seems like that strong rotation is dying down a little bit, but again, the rotation is still strong and it's right up here, which I want to go ahead and refresh the page here. See if we get a better look. We'll go back to the velocity as well, see what it looks like, which we are. Auto update should be on. So we're focused on right up here. You can see some strong evidence of rotation there. You can see it's not as bad like it was earlier. This rotation right over here is broadening out a lot, so there's no new tornado warning, so they're going to let that one there expire or cancel it. So not much to worry about with this storm down here at this point. So the only one to worry about is this one up here, which is also dying down. I do not see any areas of rotation on this map here currently. Please let me know if there's going to be any other areas of rotation anywhere else in here. But I think most severe weather, I have a good look of it on this radar here. So yeah, you have no updates or anything here. See, that's that tornado warning there. It expires at 5:45 p.m. Central Standard Time, which it just expires. Here's my time here, but you got to go about an hour back. This is this other tornado warning again, 5:45 as well. We'll get off. No, no, no. Let's see if it's working on here. Let's see. Yeah, it's no data. Yeah, it's not working. I'm gonna try to fix that. I just updated the tornado warning for this one here. See if it's still in effect at the same time. Yes, it is. So they expanded the tornado warning a little bit. Is what it seems. There's not too much of any changes to it. Yeah, I don't think the auto is still off. Well, have an updated look on the warnings here. Let's see, just looking here, the rotation. So looks like it's still there. I'm gonna look on radar scope here to see what it looks like. Not too much stuff going on here. This tornado warning right there has expired. It's good. Mike's touching my shirt. Sorry. Yeah, there's still some evidence of rotation there, but dang, that there's some very strong inflow to it. Unless that's the 500 millbar winds or the low level jet kicking in. That's probably what that is. It's the low level jet. It's making the wind strong. Other than that, it's a big, massive showers, thunderstorms, severe thunderstorms, tornadic storms. It's basically a line of it. It's a pretty much a mess at this point here. It's like Jackson, Mississippi's in the clear, which is good. So that tornado warning that was by Louisville, Mississippi. This tornado warning here has also been expired. Yeah, there's no evidence of rotation there, which is good. So we just only got one. We only got one, but I do expect more tornado warnings later on tonight. So, but it'll be starting to get a little late, so we'll not be able to track all of them. I mean, I almost missed a EF2 tornado earlier. It was kind of tough decision if I want to live stream or not. But, like I said in the last video, it depends on the activity, which of what that did maybe motivated to, create a live stream. I don't know if his stream is behind or something. Yeah, on my computer it is a little bit behind. It's okay. It's internet issues. At least the auto update works. It's good. Damn. Oh, there's going. No. Man. They did not reissue, guys. I know that for a fact. We'll speed it up. And this thing here is still having trouble reloading the data. It's not good. We'll see if we can take a look into the her model. The her. Oh, not the nail. It's not what I want. It's not what I want. Want the her model. Looks like there's some nasty freezing rain or a lot of sleet up in Indiana and Ohio. So this is the latest update for the her model. You can see here it's loading very slowly. We gotta back this up. So you can see here, here's our line of storms right here. Kind of going to the next picture. It's not really following it too well. It really isn't. No. I don't think the her model's not doing much of a good job, but you can see how the low starts to deepen. 994 millibars. Yeah, something else. We could probably move on into a little bit of the winter side of things. You can see here for the NAM, 994 millibars. So that's a little bit of a strong low there, for around the Appalachian Mountains. Gets even better too, 991. Oh, wow. Man, that thing really starts to deepen. 988 millibars. Look at my state. It's snow. It's a dream come true, really. But dang, that's a good amount of snow, too. There's that next system, which doesn't look that impressive anymore. Sadly. I do apologize if I'm getting a little bit off to. Holy dang, man. There's like good swath of 4 to 6 inches of snow. I hope it happens. I mean, this is going to be our biggest snow of the year, and it's also going to be the biggest snow in a long time. Even the negative 3 km even agrees somewhat. Well, actually, it does. There's actually a good agreement on this here. So the GFS says on it. It's underdone, of what I could tell. The GFS was the leading model to having the most snowfall totals, but it's not showing that anymore. The CMC, I agree with it. I think it's too widespread. The Icon model which I do not like the icon model that much at all. I really do not because it always underdoes snowfall amounts. That's why I do not like it. Let's go back to the severe weather side of things here. Alright, so there's a new tornado warning. Oh, so this is in a different area here. So this includes Carthage, Standing Pine, Tuscola, Hindenburg, Burnside, Stalo, Philadelphia, Mississippi, and Tucker, Mississippi, until 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So basically, that's about 53 minutes. That's a lot of time. There's a pretty good population too, 41,456 people, and that was issued not too long ago. So it's right down here. So it's this little cluster right here. That's what it looks to be. Yes, there is rotation showing up right there. You can here to make it easier for you guys. We'll take off the warnings here. So your rotation is right here. Man, I'm not great at choosing colors, am I? Let's go with blue. See if it's, yeah, stands out much better. Your rotation's right there. There's an area rotation up here from earlier. From the other storm, it's right here somewhere. You can see it's so disorganized. So, we got a new area rotation that is just developed right down there. So, yeah. Get on Twitter here, see if anyone says anything about it. Oh, dang. From Weather Nation, they have some view of a video for Martinville, Mississippi. It looks like a tornado went through there. There's some big trees down in that area. Yeah, no one has really said anything about it. So there's no reports or anything, which is good. That's a good thing. But you still need to take shelter if you're in a tornado warning because things could change in seconds. Yes, it can. So, could be hard to tell. But if you guys got any questions, you can put it in the chat. So we've been live streaming for about an hour and 10 minutes. We're doing good. We're doing good. Ooh. It does get boring, but when you have a lot of people, like 50 people, that you can talk to, yeah, the streaming will never get boring. But with the channel where I'm at right now, I've recently reached 200 subscribers. I'm now about 203, which is awesome. At least my channel's growing, Which I was not able to do it the celebration yesterday because I was having technical difficulties. And for some reason OBS Studio would not let me pause the videos. So that way I do not have to edit out the old parts, the boring parts, because I do not know how to do that. And I wish I knew how to do it, but I don't. You know, thumbnails, I don't really know how to do those either. See that rotation there? It's a very skinny tornado warning there. Yeah, that rotation there is starting to broaden out. So what I mean by broadening out, that means it's kind of falling apart, kind of splitting away from each other, so it's not as tight. The rotation is not as tight like it was earlier. However, for this one here, the reds and greens are touching, so that does indicate some strong rotation in there. There might be evidence of a tornado in there. We just do not know if there's a tornado there yet unless we get reports of it or a TDS signature. Confirmed tornado in Norfolk, Jackson. Just saw it. Don't know if you know it yet. I just got here. You must be talking about this one here. So thank you, Mr. 128 Gaming. I do appreciate it. We'll see if social media will. It might be in the info, that tornado warning there. Still says radar indicated, but I'll go ahead and take a look onto the some of the other different views of their rotation there on radar scope here to see if we got any evidence of any debris being alofted. We just got a new tornado warning. So this tornado warning is going to include Columbus, Mississippi, which I believe there's a university there. It's for this cell right here, and I do not really see any indication of some strong rotation with it, but does include other places like Columbus, AFB, uh, Caledonia, uh, Artesia, and Starksville. Yeah, the rotation's not that strong on uh, radar scope here, so we should be able to see this pop up in a little bit. There you go. So here's your new tornado warning here. Even includes Mayhew as well as Stens. Here's Columbus right here. I do believe there's a university there. What I've learned from James Spann. So there's a population of nearing 100,000 people. So there's a lot of people in the path of this thing here. So again, if you're in this tornado warning, please take shelter immediately. And uh, so the tornado warning up in Alabama and Mississippi is just now been expired. So there's no other tornado warning with that. So it's only these two here in Mississippi. This one here is in effect until 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And people are, one person in chat's telling me there's a confirmed tornado. So take a look at. Yeah, there's no reports onto social media and on here. Not just yet. But I wanted to see if we can get another way. Yes, we did have 4 tornado reports so far. 21 hail reports and 14 wind reports. You can see about the storm reports so far today. Um, yeah, you were right about it. Um, Mr. 128 Gaming. That might be the tornado reports right there. There's 2 of them there. 2 or 3 of them there. So we probably do have a confirmed tornado there. So, yeah. Update it. Yeah, see, I'm not sure if that's from a different storm or if that's the same one. I kind of doubt it if it's the same storm, but I'm not 100% do not know. Yes, you are right. There is a confirmed tornado. Tornado Jackson, Mississippi. Alright. Yeah, I just got it from a meteorologist on here. So we do have a confirmed tornado on the ground. If we take a look to the velocity on here, they're pretty much right on top of each other with the reds and greens here. Let me go and refresh this here, and I'm going to get a radar scope here so you guys could have a better view of this here. I'm actually ready to retweet that. Yeah. Now there's update on the tornado warnings now observed. So I just retweeted on Twitter what I just saw. It is a it is by a meteorologist. And here you go. So it's there it is by Wiggins, Mississippi here. It's the bad thing about this here that it is rain wrapped. If I get my pen out here in the blue here, so your rotation's okay. This is not working. What's a good color to use? Probably brown. So get a rough perspective. There's a tornado right in there, and that is not good at all. And there's a little bit debris signature there, and there's some debris signature there. Uh, Gigo's Pro, look up to the stream. Looks like it's in a notch. Yeah, there it could be in a notch here. It might be with this part of the notch there. But again, what have circled here, he already has a circle for you guys on these pictures here, but I'm circling for you guys here to see what we got going on here. So your possible tornado in this brown circle will be somewhere right in there. And it seems like it'll be Missy Wiggins to the south here. So who, Standing Pine needs to keep an eye on this here. Carhead. Man, I'm terrible pronouncing these names here. You know, just really gotta watch this here very closely here. Very closely. I do apologize, guys, if the stream is lagging. So looking into our official athlete Brody, welcome to the stream. Storm brings some snow / rain in Virginia soon. Yeah, you're right about that. You are right about that. So, so here's the updated radar image here. Alright, it's kind of getting involved in a little bit of a mess there. Here's your other tornado warning here. And yes, we actually do have some rotations showing up with that one. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. We'll take. So there's rotation right here. Confirmed tornado there. We do not know if there's a confirmed tornado on this one here yet, but I do see the rotation there. Here's Columbus right here. That's where it's going to be heading right towards is Columbus, and that's a big city too. It's not good. I do believe Columbus, Mississippi did get hit by a tornado. Um, Probably less than a year ago, something like that. I think it happened last year. Columbus, Mississippi got hit by a tornado. There's even a university there, or campus there. Tornado warning in Starksville, Mississippi. Yes, there is. And Starksville, Mississippi will be uh, somewhere in here, something like that. But the storm he's talked about is the one I just boxed here. It's gonna be this storm right here. I bet someone is driving towards tornadoes. Yeah, I bet so too. Because people are not gonna know from radios and stuff, because some radio stations do not have uh some type of weather system for alerts and stuff. Strong sail going towards Starkville now. Yeah. Which we'll take a look into the radar loop here. Ooh, yeah, we need to refresh this. It's clearly not wanted to. Reload. Take off the topo so you guys can see better. Right now that storm does not look that impressive now, but the rotation is probably still there. So, and we just got a new tornado watch here. So this include, uh, looks like this could be a PDS tornado watch. I'm not 100% sure. It shows a couple strong tornadoes are possible. Isolated hail up to ping pong sized, and scattered wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour possible. In this, which I'll show you guys right here, which I need to reload this here so you guys can see it. Check United States Southeast to see the small circle thingy. What do you mean? So, oh, hold on a minute. It's probably not 100% loaded in yet. Yeah. Here, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to hit retweet that. And go on to Twitter here. Get off of here. Small tornado, rainfall near it. Yeah, it's going to be a rain wrap tornado. That was 1 minute ago. So here's your brand new tornado watch here. So this includes for about 3 counties in Alabama. I'm not 100% sure if this is PDS because it shows a couple strong tornadoes are possible. Like I said, um, and this is in the southeast corner of Mississippi and the southwest corner of Alabama. So we do expect more tornado watches to be issued later tonight. So gotta keep in mind of that. There's about 900,000 people in effect with this tornado watch here. So, and this is valid until midnight in Central Standard Time. For my time, that'll be 1 o'clock. So, be looking back and forth on things here. So there's your confirmed tornado right there. Center one here. It's moving very fast now. And I heard from Reed Timmer it's moving 45 miles per hour. That's pretty fast. Looking to see if there's any more reports here. No, it's not PDS. All right. So that's not PDS. It's just a tornado watch. So the SPC may update their outlook here. So this is day 2. That's tomorrow. We'll see when they update this again. Schedule about 1Z, so that's in about 2 hours away. Or about an hour away, something like that. I'm in the influence of the storm near DC. Alright. Um, if you guys get any questions, you can put in the chat here. If you guys do like the stream, you can hit that like button as well. Let's see here. If I had radar scope, that's what you guys would be saying most of the time is radar scope, and I want it on my computer pretty badly. But there's a little bit of money for it, so yeah. And we do not have any new tornado warnings uh, that I know of. We just got a new tornado warning Alright, so we got a new tornado warning. So this is just issued just now, so yeah, this is for a different storm here. So this includes Mayhew, Columbus, New Hope, Stans, Caledonia, Colorado Springs, Mayhew, I already said that, Columbus, and Arcadia. Nice stream. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Coming from the Eastern Pacific, there's a small trail on IR radar in tropical tippets or IR imagery. We'll probably take a look into that. Is there any free weather software you know of? Um, I mean, the stuff I'm using here, you can look up onto the uh, your link is pretty much right up here. You can look up for the National Weather Service radars and stuff. That's one way of getting like the velocity like I have here. I even in my favorites bar as well. It's right here. National Weather Service Doppler radar images. Those are free. Uh, and of course, your local TV station radar apps, they're also free too. And I don't really know anything else. I mean, model wise, Tropical Tidbits is free. Uh, Podvolta Weather is free. Windy.com's free. There's another one out there that actually costs money. You actually have to pay per month, and it's actually a lot of money to pay for it. And that's what like David Schwadhauer, Direct Weather uses. I mean, they have more money than I do. Um, I can't really afford that, and I do not get paid off of YouTube because I do not have advertisements. And what I need for advertisements, I need to get a certain amount of people watching my videos, and plus, I need over 1,000 subscribers. So, and currently, I have about 203, which I've reached 200 not too long ago. But yeah, let's see here. Yeah, I don't. That rotation might be down and down, but in the same time, it doesn't really look like it. I'm gonna get on radar scope here on my phone. Oh yeah, radar scope does cost money. It cost on my phone. I think it cost about $20, $10 or $20, 15, something like that. And you do get some stuff on here, but if you want to get more stuff, you could get the Pro edition. You could get some more stuff. I do not have the Pro on here. So right now with the confirmed tornado, there is still rotation with that storm here. So their rotation will be heading right towards Pearl River in Philadelphia. And yeah, later down the road it'll be affecting Interstate 20, which it runs pretty much right here. Go to Tropical Tidbits and do Atlantic plus extra hour imagery. You can see the thing. We could try. Uh, you say and do Atlantic. What's epic? I may actually have to go to the actual website itself. I'm guessing you're talking about this here. Yeah, you're probably talking about this here. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, you can see the entire thing here. You got your Pacific moisture really coming in here. Your low pressure system might be kind of somewhere in there. Your warm front is pretty much right in here. Your cold front's kind of trailing back here. There's supposed to be a new low, and I think it's going to be somewhere around there. It's going to track so like that. The new one develops, and it's a little bit further east. It's basically the overall setup with this here. Well, that looks weird. Yeah, that's very bright. But thank you for letting me know that, official Alpha Roddy. Alright, I do have some good news here. Good news is the rotation with the convert tornado is actually dying down. The rotation has broadened out, at least by from look from the radar scope here, but from different views it actually shows stronger. So right now I'm trying to get a different radar view here, see if there's any difference here. And the severe thunderstorm warning count is really going down. The only one out there is in Tennessee, which includes Gillies, Lawrence, and Wayne. Yeah, those are counties. Which I'll name the counties that are in the tornado warning. So, and these are in Mississippi. So Clay, Lowndes, Leakey, and Neshoba counties there. It's in the, and these are like both tornado warnings and two counties pretty much separated by two. And there's only one flash flood warning. That's for Covington and Smith counties. Yeah, tornado chances is still high though. Yeah, it's still high. The problem is I'm seeing here is you got this big mass of rain right here, and that's gonna limited some of the instability. So even though you got a lot of shear and stuff going on, but the instability is not really going to be there uh, for any major storms. Plus we're in the nighttime, so right now the energy is going down. You can also tell about the severe thunderstorm warning count. It's gone down a lot, and this one here is expired. You can see by some of these storms here, they're not that impressive than they were earlier. Any funnels? We did had a couple tornadoes earlier that I know of. I don't know about funnels. Yeah. Yeah, that rotation by Columbus. Uh, right now, it's just very broad. Let's see about that confirmed tornado. See how it's doing. I don't think it's there anymore. It might still be there, but it could be very weak. It could be very weak. For some reason, the Jackson radar is not working for me. Yeah. Up now. Yeah. There's a lot of storms in Mississippi right now. That's that's where we have both the energy and stuff. Alright, so I got the velocity here. Right now the rotation is really just a mess here. We can look onto here. You can see here. We'll refresh it. Yeah, it's pretty broad. Very broad rotation there. So it's pretty much died down at this point here, but it might pick back up. We'll see about that. Taking a look at some of these isolated storms here. There's no other rotation with those storms there. But those storms there can cause some flash flooding issues. Oh wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, there's a cluster of storms up in um, Tennessee, kind of following along the Alabama-Tennessee state line. That's a pretty intense line there. I gotta say, that's a intense line there. It's got multiple notches on it too. So I can see there's one notch, two notches, three notches. Yeah, I see about two or three notches there. So there could be multiple tornadoes kind of along this line here. There's a little bit of a weak one there too. And whenever I look into the radar, yeah, that's so there might be some more tornado warnings around the Alabama and Tennessee border, which I'll go ahead and take a screenshot of it and put it on Twitter to show you guys. Yeah. Yep, there's about three notches right now, currently, which I got uploading onto Twitter right now. Here's my Twitter account if you guys want to follow it. Yeah, look at those notches. There's notch one, two, and three. There might be a third one there, but after looking to the radar imagery, there's a little notch like there. The most impressive one, or the strongest one, or most evident one, would be about Lawrenceburg, which is already past Lawrenceburg. So Lawrenceburg in the clear. Right now, you're choosing a thunderstorm with damaging winds currently. And it's also severe warning. You can see about the severe thunderstorm warning box there too. Those winds right there are about 70 miles per hour. But keep in mind, this is not at the surface. This is up in the atmosphere. But this could happen in the surface, though. It could happen. So, yeah. Not really much else to talk about here. I do not believe we have any other tornado reports. Let's see here. Yeah, we're going to have to refresh this page here. It's pretty old. Yeah, those hail reports are really going up. There's 23 hail reports, 14 wind reports, and 4 tornado reports so far. But I'm sure there's going to be more tornado reports coming in. Most of those hail reports have been staying in Louisiana. Man, I'm getting tired. Had a little bit of a long day at school. That's why I was a live streaming earlier in the afternoon because I was in school. Yeah, that rotation's pretty much broadening out. Same thing for this one here. It's pretty much broadening out. So there's really not much to track here. Philadelphia is getting hammered right now. Yeah, they are. Philadelphia is right in here. Check the imagery again. I'm sure you're talking about this imagery here. Yeah, I don't think it's updated here. Again, see your some of your severe thunderstorms right in here. Some severe weather's happening. You got your Pacific Jet coming in with some moisture. There's gonna be some other uh, storms too. If we kind of take a look into let's take a look into the RGM model. I kind of like this model. As you can see, oh man, it's load so slow around here. What the heck? Man, the RGM. There's 4 different low pressure systems here. Wow. You see here, multiple storm cells there, kind of training there. That's the problem in here. Um, with these storms here training, which I probably should show you guys the flash flood outlook, which there is a moderate risk here around Tennessee. You can see there it starts to become pretty organized. You got your squall line here, got your some troughing going on there. Pressure starts to deepen. And here comes some snow for me. I cannot wait for snow. I mean, it looks pretty evident. And we can go a little bit further into it. Is there rotation north of Columbus? Uh, Looking at this here, no, there's not what I see here. But I'll look at the storm on radar scope in just a moment. That's a lot of snow on the north side of that low. You can see it really starts to deepen too. Yeah, 971 millibars. That's we can take a look at the snowfall maps too. Yeah, I'll make an update video on this one here. I'll make a snowfall forecast too. I will. Compared to other models here. Man, look at all that snow up in Canada. What the high-res NAM shows. Around my area, it's giving me about 5 inches, 5 to 6 inches of snow. That's what I like to see, you know. The original NAM, it's a very similar situation, but the snowfall amounts are going up around here. And you know what? For my February forecast, I have an area right here highlighted for a winter storm potential, and it looks like it's going to happen. If you haven't seen my February forecast, it's actually panning out to do pretty well, especially for the severe weather, which I had it right in here for some of the severe weather to be, at least for most of it. I mean, there has been severe weather down there, but compared to today, the severe weather is going to be happening pretty much within these areas right in here. So, but I was planning on to include more areas right in here, but I'll still be wrong overall. But there could be some more events here to trigger some severe weather right in here too. Just by the look at the setup. Go to the top and you see satellite imagery. If you do, click on it. Okay. Satellite imagery is right here. We do have some going on in the tropics here. Oh, this one here will be the one that we will want right here. Yeah. You must be wanting me to take a look at this one here, probably. Excuse me. Oh. Oh man, it's loading so slow. Stop it. Alright, so this is what we got going on right now. If I'm correct, uh, I'm still learning weather, by the way. I do not know everything. Uh, If I'm correct here, these black areas here means the clouds are higher and it's also colder too. You can see about -70. I don't know if that's in Fahrenheit or Celsius, but I'm gonna guess it's in Fahrenheit. No, the North Atlantic or Northeastern. Okay, we'll go back. That looks cool though. Atlantic, Northwest, Eastern Atlantic. Yeah, you'll want the Northwest Atlantic on this one here. Oh, we're loading. Let's see. While this loads here, let's take a look to see if there's any other things. Let's see. Flash flooding issues in Tennessee right now. Yep, nothing really new yet. Pause it right here. Yeah, here's your storms right over here. Some other cells there. Could probably produce some hail in here. Storms here are pretty tall too. Pretty tall. Your warm front will be right about here. But also becoming stationary front. So the stationary front will be going something like this here. And kind of fall down this way. February 6th. It is on February 6th. It's right up here. Let's see here. Updates in an hour. Less than an hour. We've been live streaming for about an hour and 50 minutes. There's not too much activity to talk about here. Oh, going on the radar scope phone here and see. Holy crap, man. Those storms are just. How come there's not even any severe thunderstorm warnings on there? There's gotta be some severe thunderstorm warnings on it. I mean, I'm seeing bow echoes on it, especially on the yeah, there's a lot of Boeing out segments here in Tennessee. I'm surprised there's not even any severe thunderstorm warnings. There should be at this point here, unless the down by the surface here, there's the winds are probably not that strong, but you know, there should at least be a severe thunderstorm warning for that line there. I mean, it's got Bow Echo signatures with winds by velocity about 70 miles per hour, 70 to 75. Many lightning strikes from South Mississippi to border of Kentucky. I do not doubt about that. I mean, these storms here, are big time thunderstorms, which I do not know how to see lightning strikes. I do not know anything about it. What's your Discord? I can see you how many lightning strikes. Yeah, I can show you guys what Discord. I could do that. Oh, I haven't downloaded it yet on his PC. I may have to download it. Probably do. Here. You know what? Here, I got a different idea. I'll go ahead and put it in chat for you. Because I have it on my phone as well. There you go. Alright, you can send it to me. There's my Discord number. Yeah, I should get a notification on it. Let's go back here. Yeah, I do not know how to accept it. Yeah. Yeah, you're just gonna send it to me. Cannot find a way to accept friend request. But um I may end the stream whenever when these last tutorial warnings get expired because I'm not really seeing any other rotating storms. There might be tutorial warnings that may come up for the storms in Tennessee, which I may see one right now. So that tornado warning that was by Jackson, Mississippi, that we had a confirmed tornado earlier, just that been expired. Tornado warning still continues for Columbus, Mississippi, which there's no any signs of rotation on it. But I would say uh, I would say that more tornado warnings will come up later on. It's just that I can't do this all night long. I do have school tomorrow, but at the same time, I may not have school tomorrow. Sorry. There we go. Alright, I got your picture. Yeah, there's quite a few lightning strikes, especially for that cluster of storms there by the Tennessee uh, and Alabama corridor. Yeah, positive and negative lightning strikes there, which I can indicate that the storm itself is strong or severe and it's gaining strength. At least for positive lightning strikes, that's one way you can indicate by storms. Can positive lightning is I think is I don't want to get this wrong here. I learned it from Pickles Hank from YouTube that he said that The only way you can tell by positive lightning is if it's not like multiple flashes, it's just a very quick flash. And negative lightning strikes are multiple flashes, I believe. If I'm wrong, I got those backwards. So, yeah, it's been a while since I've seen lightning, which I haven't experienced lightning before. Have if you've seen my channel, you know, back porch or on the side of the house or whatever, getting lightning strikes. I even got a lightning strike on my own. That was awesome. That was Labor Day of 2019. That was really cool. It was a dying thunderstorm too. It was dying. So, yeah, get off the screen here. Yeah. Never really knew for the past 20 minutes or so. Nothing really has been going on. Now there's the new severe thunderstorm warnings popping up in Tennessee. Just gotta watch for damaging winds up to 70 miles per hour. It's all you really gotta watch for. I mean, there's a few notches in the storm there, but there's no tornado warnings or anything on it. There's Boeing segments along that line, so that line of storms is eventually going to reach Chattanooga very soon. Getting snow at 39 degrees, 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock for me. 39 degrees? I mean, I've got snow before about 36 degrees. It's a very, very wet snow, you know. It's a very, very wet snow. Someone told me that they got snow at 41 or 42 degrees, and that's definitely not true. I don't think you will not get snow at 41 or 42 degrees. There's no way. I mean, seriously, there's no way you would get snow in the 40s, the low 40s. I mean, you could get snow in the mid 30s, but I don't know. I mean, probably a lie. I don't really believe that. So yeah, if we refresh this page here, I'll give you a little update on these storms here. Basically, we're just mainly focused on the tornadic side of storms here. So this tornado warning's expired. This one here is still continuing, but it should expire very shortly. And there's not really any rotation on it. There's a big storms right over here by a weather channel. Yeah. Google and Siri telling me just snow at 39 degrees. Look at Sterling, Virginia weather by the weather channel. Hmm. It could be snow later or early snow. I mean, I don't think they'll be like that. I mean, I just feel like, I honestly, I just do not see how because they can't do it manually for every single person. It's gotta be by robots and stuff. You know, they may just use like a certain model and stuff. They make create their own map and they just send it to the robots stuff. I don't know how that works. I really do not. All we're really just waiting on is for this tornado warning here to expire, which at this point here, there's no rotation or stuff really to worry about. The rotation is right in, well, possibly rotation is now into Alabama, which there's no other tornado warning. So this tells me that they're not going to continue any tornado warnings with that storm. So yeah, you gotta go. Official outfit, buddy. Have a good night. Thanks for joining in for the stream. I do appreciate it. And I do appreciate others joining the live stream as well. Really do. But again, we're just really waiting on for that last tutorial warning there. Looking back onto radar scope here. Yeah, that tutorial warning just got expired. Yeah, there's no other rotation or anything on it. Kind of looking everywhere else. Yeah, there's just no other areas of rotation to really to track. But so right now we do not have any active tornado warnings. The only severe thunderstorm warnings we have right now is in Tennessee for a cluster of thunderstorms there. That's going to be continuing eastward. Those there could probably have some tornado warnings on it. I can see that happening, but they're going to be they're more than likely going to be short-lived. So if there's going to be a tornado, but anyways, guys, this RV guys today. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this severe weather live stream. If you all did like this live stream, hit that like button. If you really do like my channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so you never miss an upload. If you, well, you guys don't have any questions. This is just a live stream. But I'll see you guys in the next one.